In this video, we'll talk about how to fix a ReSharper bug. This is not really a solution, but at least I am describing to you what the problem is and how to get around it as a workaround. I wish ReSharper fixes the bug internally so that we don't have to use this workaround, but at least you'll know what potentially you need to do up to now. So to get to this point, first simply click File, New, Project, pick the ASP.NET Core web app, click Next, give it a location, and it will create a base for you. When you're at that point, right click on the project itself, click on Add, and select Client-Side Library. This allows you to add libraries such as Bootstrap or JSON and many others. But let's just pick Bootstrap for example. And I'm going to use Twitter Bootstrap. The latest version is 5.1.3. If I come over here and start deleting stuff and come up here, put the add symbol, I can see all the versions I can select and change them to whatever. The latest version's fine by me, so let's go with that and hit install. Notice I did not have a Libman.json till I clicked on that. Notice I have now a Libman.json file that got created. The files themselves end up in www root folder and inside the appropriate files. There's the minified version of the Bootstrap and the version you'll be using for debugging as well. When you're using something like Bootstrap, there are versions out there that are the SDN version that you would link to for your production applications, but that's not the intent of this video. So this libman.json got created. Now notice I should be able to do the same here. Delete up to there and put in an @ symbol, and I still don't see any IntelliSense. That's helping me out. Let's just undo all that. And if I right click here, I should be able to delete this. But when I right click, nothing is really happening. This is because I'm using ReSharper and there's a bug in ReSharper. So if I come up here to my search menu and I click search for ReSharper options, this is not the correct one. These are the local options that you can find in tools. But I need the ReSharper options. Let's try options. Options ReSharper found it for me. So under extensions, ReSharper options. So it would be under extensions, ReSharper options. That's the one I want. Notice it's a different options than what you find in the tools options, since ReSharper is an extension. And the problem here is we're using the IntelliSense from ReSharper. That is the one I want to use, but it does not work with libman.json. So switch it over to Visual Studios, click Save. Let's try that again. And I can already see we have our IntelliSense working. I can go pick whatever. Let's just undo for now, since I want to leave it as this. And this also gives me the ability to delete whatever I don't want here, save, or copy this, and maybe I want jQuery instead. So I can get the jQuery library, and here I don't want to save it there. Let's change that location to, let's just call it JQUERY. Great. And upon saving, notice I don't have it in my www root yet. Oh, I need a comma up here. Save that. And upon saving, I should be able to have a new one. When I delete this out, then it knows to take that out of the www root as well. So this was a quick example. Now I'm going to switch it back to ReSharper because I utilize it. So optins ReSharper. Can click right there, change it back, click save. Notice it will no longer work. And so if I want to add more libraries at this point, what I can do is either change it to use Visual Studio's Intellisense, or I can come to the project, click add, click JavaScript libraries, and look for it in here, such as jQuery. This one's fine, that location is fine, and notice if you look at Libman.json, it is there. So I have to use the GUI interface as opposed to coming in here because ReSharper has a bug. Hope this video was useful. If so, please remember to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and leave a comment. It helps with the Google Analytics. See you in the next one.